So I'm seeing all these learning specialists and everything. And then finally, when I was in the 6th grade, um, things really got difficult between me and my grandma, who was helping me with my homework and with preparing for tests and everything. And when I say things got difficult, I really mean they got difficult. Um, I would have like these great outbursts of anger where I would, be refusing to do my homework and like throwing uh, the pencils and stuff and hiding, what was going on in school, like hiding the assignments, not writing everything down that I was supposed to. And well, eventually, my mom, I think she had might have had a conversation with my 6th grade teacher, but I can't, at this moment, I can't confirm it. I think, uh, my mom had a visit with the 6th grade teacher, and I think they, got together, and it was suggested, I should probably go see a child psychiatrist, to try to sort out the problems that I was having, what I was doing, taking out my my unhappiness and my overall feelings of, you know, I'm not going anywhere with school and everything. And so one day I was in school and it was all told to me that I would be taken out of school because I was having a doctor's appointment. And I said, okay, it's not that bad to go to the doctor. I've been to the doctor many times. And so I get called on the school's PA system that my mom and grandma have come to pick me up to go to the doctor. So I go down with my backpack and everything. I get in my grandma's car, and so I'm asking, because before I always had a yearly appointment to see how things would go, or other than that I would go because I was sick and I needed medicine. So I'm kind of wondering, well, I already had my yearly checkup. What's this all about? I'm not sick. Why do I have to go to the doctor? So then, the news is broken to me that no, you're not sick, and yeah, you did have your yearly appointment, but you're not going to your regular doctor. And I'm kind of wondering, well, where am I going if I'm not going to the regular doctor? And then the news gets broken to me. I'm totally caught off guard. You got to remember I was only 11 years old at the time, and I didn't really understand, the whole mental health system, or I didn't understand that it was to, try to help me and not hurt me. And so what happened was I had the first appointment, and I get taken into the room, and there's a couch. It is a very it was a nice setting. There were toys and books and stuff. It was very, I guess, non-threatening, and so the guy at the time who was, trying to help me, he's asking me, questions about my life at home, and my relationship with my grandma, and of course, being that I was 11 years old and not really too bright when it came to seeing when somebody's trying to help me, I flat out lied about things. I said that things were going fine, and I had no problems. I had a best friend at the time, so I didn't really have a complaint to bring. It was bothering me then in school. I didn't have any friends, but I think all that behavior was related to not being accepted by the other people. There's always a saying, there's strength in numbers. Well, since I only knew one person, if there was a beating planned for me, which happened on quite a regular occasion, I didn't have that kind of, backup. I was practically left for dead. And my friend he didn't have a history of problems with those other kids, because his 6th grade year was his first year at the school, and he was a very outgoing guy, and he was like the opposite of who I was, and maybe that's why we got along, but I was pretty much left to defend myself, which I didn't. I regret that I didn't do anything. I pretty much just took things as they came, and didn't really have any fight in me. Because I felt like it was all that I deserved, all that I was getting. Despite, all the pleas that my parents presented to the various members of the faculty about what was going on, I felt like since they didn't do anything about it, that I probably deserved what I was getting. My older brother, he was there, and I can remember one time that he, said something to the kids, but let me just say that there wasn't enough done. He should have gotten some of his pals and probably helped me out, but fortunately it didn't happen. I suspect because he was in the 8th grade at the time, and he didn't want to get involved in that sort of mess, because it would ruin his record, and I don't blame him for that. If you have a good record at the school with no history of fighting or disruption, You know, I'd want to keep that too. I gotta, again, continue this. Keep watching.